Hey friends, how are you doing? To my channel. So a little update, I guess. So I moved back from Nashville. I was living in Nashville. Now I'm living back at home in my wonderful state of South Carolina. I miss Nashville an awful lot, and I plan to move back hopefully soon. So, but who knows? I mean, I never knew I would really move there that fast, and I never knew I was gonna be moving back that fast. So anything can change. But anyways, I am just glad to be back. I'm glad to be filming for you guys, and I really wanted to just kind of do a chill get ready with me video. I'm not going anywhere because I'm sick, but I thought it would be fun because I absolutely love fall, and fall is in the air. It's actually 92 degrees outside, and I'm wearing this huge massive sweater. But you know, when you're sick you get those little hot flashes, I guess you would call them. Yeah, so I've been getting like hot and cold. I've been like super freezing lately, so I just threw on this huge sweater and it just made me think of fall. So I was like, oh, what would be perfect if I just filmed like a fall get ready with me with like a dark lip and like, I don't know, orangey red eyes or something of the sort. So yeah, I just want to take you guys along with me as I get ready. So let's get started. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to start off with my face, and oh my goodness, I looked for my primer. So I'm just using, as always, Too Faced Pink Over Primer. Do a little squirt of that on my finger. But yeah, I mean, other than moving back home and everything, nothing really much is new. I'm getting more into photography, so that's a really cool thing. I'm excited about doing that. I've always loved photography. I'm like super passionate about it, and I would love to get, you know, more into it. And so I started a photography page on Instagram, and it's called Hopeless Wanderer _photos. So you guys should check that out because I'm kind of proud of the stuff I've been putting out on it lately. So I'm gonna try actually this Tarte, I think it's the Clay Stick foundation. I'm pretty sure I got this in a shade like too dark for my skin, but we'll put concealer on it and, you know, make it blend. Okay, just take my handy dandy mirror so I can look. I like stick foundations because you can kind of like really target. Ooh, yeah, that's so dark. You can really target like the problem areas you have. It's just really good for that. I may mix this with a lighter foundation because this is like real dark. I gotta go to the bottom of the barrel here in my makeup bag. I really should have gotten all my products out before I started, but I also have the Tarte Double Duty Beauty, which is the Shape Tape foundation that they came out with, and I have the matte formula, and I actually like really like it. It's really good. It's like super foil coat. A little blending brush for foundation. It's kind of like a stiffling brush. This is the Morphe collection, and I'm just going to blend that in. I really like using these kind of brushes. I like using brushes for stick foundation better. I just find it blends better when it's a brush as opposed to a sponge for stick foundation. At least with my skin it does. is slightly dark, but no problem. I can put some lighter concealer on top of some of this and make it a little bit lighter. So that is the base of that. Okay, so then I have my Tarte Shape Tape foundation, or not foundation, concealer, sorry. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit of that on. It's so happy to be back home though, because I get to be with my dog. And like, being away from your dog is probably one of the most, if you're a dog lover out there, it's like one of the most hardest things to go through, to be without your dog. It's really sad. But I am so happy to be back with my pup. And her name is Riley, and she is a lab mix. We're not quite sure what she's mixed words, they're hard. We're not quite sure what she's mixed with, but she is an interesting little character. I love her though. So I'm going to be taking another Morphe Gilded Collection brush. It's a smaller stippling brush, and I'm going to blend out my concealer with this. This should lighten up everything that we've done. Well, that I've done. I should post this because I'm like, my mood's probably not gonna be that great because of just how bad I feel right now. But I'm really trying to push through. I did find this really cool YouTube channel I started to watch. For everybody out there that's kind of, you know, religious or whatever, I found this church called Transformation Church, and I found some really good sermons on it, and it was like really encouraging, and it really put me in a perspective. So I'm gonna share a couple words that I got from that sermon at the end of this video, just for encouragement, just so I can include some kind of encouragement for you guys in all my videos. I feel like that's very important to do. Okay, so I'm going to set all that with the RCMA No Color Translucent Powder. Just gonna set all that in place. This stuff like gets everywhere. I have white like all on my clothes and stuff from this, but I'm doing the best that I can for you guys. So whoever's watching this, I don't know. Does anybody like Harry Potter out there? Because I have been on such a Harry Potter high for some reason. Like, I've always been a Harry Potter fan, love the movies, but I never really read like the books. I've always watched the movies. So right now I'm actually reading all of the books. I just finished book 1 and book 2, and then I'm on book 3 right now, and I'm almost done with it's The Prisoner of Azkaban, and I'm almost done with that. And I am like so obsessed. Needless to say, there's another YouTube channel, and like you'll notice like all I do is watch YouTube channels, and pretty much YouTube, Netflix, and HBO are my life. I never watch regular TV anymore unless it's like the news, because I'm old. So but I was watching this YouTube channel, and it's called Movie Flame, and it's really awesome. And they have like their videos, like I think the shortest one that I've watched so far is like 20 minutes long. Like all the other videos are at least like 45 minutes. or at most, yeah, like 45 minutes long. And so I'll just sit there and just eat like my breakfast and just put on a movie flame video and watch it. And the titles are like Gryffindor and Hufflepuff. They do the background of the 4 houses and how they like created Hogwarts and everything, and it's just insane like how much J.K. Rowling just like it just blows my mind. It's just like so inspiring to me to see that one person made that much of a difference in like the entire world. Like so many people are obsessed with Harry Potter. Like please don't tell me that like more than half of you hate Harry Potter, because that's a plain lie. Like literally I'm pretty sure pretty much everybody on this earth loves Harry Potter, and if you don't, you're weird. I'm just kidding, you're not, but I'm obsessed. I really am. Okay, I know I'm rambling. I'm not even doing my makeup anymore. I'm just talking about Harry Potter. But seriously, you guys should go check out Movie Flame, and they do other stuff too. It's not just Harry Potter. So if you're not a Harry Potter fan, which is sad, but if you're not, then they have other stuff too about movies. So oh, and now I'm just putting on some bronzer with my Real Techniques brush. Oh my gosh, I just dipped into my highlight. Oh, I was about to put that on my cheeks. Whoops. I'm just putting on some bronzer, NYX deep tan or dark tan, whatever, bronzer, matte bronzer. And I like to put this a little bit higher on my cheeks. I don't know why, I just do. Really. And there's like, I'm not a makeup artist, so there's like no explain way as to why I do things. I just do. I'm like the beauty of makeup is that there's no certain rule to anything. I keep dipping into my daggum highlight and I'm just putting it all over my hand. I mean, this is the Becca highlighter. It's really pretty, but I do not want that on the hollows of my cheeks, man. I mean, you could put that there, but oh, I almost did it again. I suck. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put it up here on my big old forehead. Corners are down the sides of my nose, just to, even though I'm like snotting everywhere, so I doubt this will last. I mean, I'm not going anywhere. I'll probably take this off after this video, to be honest with you. Yeah, so I've been on like this serious Harry Potter kick for some reason lately, and also I'm using the Tarte Pro Glow To Go palette. I'm using this contour shade to hollow out my cheeks. Insane brush, by the way. But yeah, I really don't know why I've been so like gung-ho over Harry Potter recently, but I think it's because like I went to Harry Potter World like 3 times in the past 2 years, or past year, and I'm like so obsessed with it. Like it's just amazing how much they put into these worlds. Like it's crazy. And like as I said, J.K. Rowling is just wonderful. She's just so cool. Okay, I'm taking this little angled brush from Morphe, and then I'm putting blush on it, which is the Morphe 9in palette, blush palette. I'm taking this bottom shade right here. They don't have names on it, but it's cool. I'm sorry, I'm so sick right now. I really wish I wasn't. Oh goodness. Oh, that's a lot of blush. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have put that much on. I should have tapped my brush off. I didn't tap my brush off. What's wrong with me? Oh well. What one did to the one side, the other has to be done to the other side, right? So we're just going in strong. You know what? We'll just go over that with our big brush again and just blend it out. When in doubt, blend it out. I kind of like it because it's like flushing me a little bit, and I like that red kind of blush, and I'll put it on my nose too. I don't know if that's like a no-no, but I like it. Yeah, I want to bring back out this one highlight that I broke forever ago, but I still have it. But see, it's so broken, and I mean, you can't trust me with stuff. You really can't, because I will break it. But it's Makeup Revolution, and I want you to see like how big this is. Like, this is my hand. Like, and this was so cheap. Makeup Revolution is insane, and I fully vouch for it. Oh my gosh, it's spilling. It just spilled all over my pants. Oh no. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is spray this just a tiny bit with my De-Slick from Urban Decay setting spray, the tiniest bit, and then I'm gonna dip it into that highlight and just see how it goes. I feel like you can't even see in this light, but it's really pretty. I'll probably add some more like highlights on this just because I'm extra, and I'm kind of going for a little warm tone feel since we are in fall. Like, I just want everything to be very like well-rounded, warm tones, so I will definitely do that and get a little bit of the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, make like an exclamation point, boop 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 boop. Cute as though. Yeah, I feel like we just need a little bit more, so I'm going to, I mean, why not, right? You gotta go for it sometimes. So I think I'm gonna take a little bit of what I was holding throughout this whole thing. This is Becca's, I believe it's like moon something, moon, I was about to say moonshine. It's definitely not moonshine. Like Moonlight Pearl or something like that. I'm gonna put that over top of that. Ooh. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. And to warm it up a little bit, warm up the highlight, I'm gonna take the shade Burst from the Pro Go to Glow Tarteist palette, and I'm gonna put that on top just a teeny bit. So this is a more like warm vanilla shade, and I just feel like it'll probably complement it a whole lot better. So I'm gonna put that over top. Next, I want to do brows, so I'm going to be doing my NYX micro brow pencil and a clear brow gel, but I also want to try and see if there's any more of this Gimme Brow left. I think it's in shade 3, so let me brush these hairs up real quick. I'm just gonna outline it a little bit, and then I'm going to fill the middle in with the Gimme Brow if there's any left in there. Brows on and done. Next, we're gonna move on to the eyes. Yay! So we get to play with some colors. So what I wanted to do for this, so I'm going to be using 2 palettes, and they're both Morphe. I'm using the 3502 palette by Morphe and the Jaclyn Hill palette, also by Morphe. 3502 is going to be mainly just for all, pretty much the whole like eye. I just love these shades so much. They're like, they scream fall. I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill palette for the highlight shades up at the top. So what I'm going to do is going to start out, I really love this gold shimmer shade, so I definitely want to use that on the lid. I think for transition color, I'm going to go into the first shade on the palette. Just dab into that with a big fluffy brush. Any fluffy brush will do. And get my little handy dandy mirror out. And start putting that all in the crease. I'm going to put another color in the crease, and I'm like, these two colors are screaming towards me right now, that and that, but I'm gonna work my way up to that. So right now we're gonna go for this shade right here. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I just want to put all the shades on my lid. Can't I just do that? Oh, that's already so like orangey red. Oh, it's so pretty though. I'm obsessed. Okay, next I'm going to dive into, yay, the darker shade, kind of like this red orangey shade right here. Oh my gosh, that's super red. Look at that pigmentation. That. And I'm gonna put that like kind of on the outer edge. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm put it on the outer edge and I'm just gonna blend. Might do a little halo eye here. I'll blend it down. This. Look at that. Center empty. Oh, that's so pretty, guys. When I'm telling you, like, these shadows pretty much blend themselves out, I'm not even kidding. That's like no joke. Oh, so pretty. Alright, we got that going. Now we're gonna add a little bit of this orangey terracotta shade right here. That was right next to it. Just gonna put that. My goal is to look like a flaming hot Cheeto. I don't think I'm achieving that goal very fast. Oh my gosh, I'm just in love, you guys. And I think I'm gonna go in with a teeny tiny bit of a smaller brush. I'm trying to think. Maybe I'll try to go in with like this darker shade right here and see how that looks. Don't know how that's going to look per se, but I'll just give it a try and just put that in the outer V to deepen it just a tiny smidge. And then I'm gonna go in with that first transition shade that we had and just really like lighten the whole thing up just a tad. Just cover all of it, blend it out. Now I'm gonna take that gold shade just with my finger like so and just pop that on the center of my lid. This shade is so pretty, oh my goodness, guys. Okay, now that that's done, I'm gonna do the highlight shades from the Jaclyn Hill palette. Doop, 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 doop. I'm dabbing into both of them. Both of the first shades. Just popping them in the inner corner. also the same from the inner corner under the brow. Just to highlight under the brow bone a little bit. Okay, so I've got my eyelash curler and I'm just going to quickly curl my lashes, and then I'll show you which mascara I've been using recently. And I've been really loving the let me see, Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara by L'Oreal. It is truly stunning, so I'm going to be using that today. And it's kind of like an exact dupe to Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Like the packaging and everything, I love it. So we're just gonna be using that, pushing the bangs out of the way, trying to. Like, I mean, look at my lashes. Okay, so that is lashes all said and done. Time for lips. So I'm gonna zoom you guys back out. Just a teeny tiny bit. Okay, now it's time for lips. So I put on some chapstick earlier, but now I'm going to put on this pretty like brick red lipstick. It's almost like orangey. It's by ColourPop, and I got it forever ago, so I don't even know if the name is still on here. Let's see. It's an ultra matte lip, but I can't remember the name. I don't think it's on here anymore, but I'm gonna take that and just put that on my lips. I forgot how drying this is, so I think I'm gonna put a little gloss on top of it. It says also ColourPop, but it's a metallic lip. It's an ultra glossy lip. I'm gonna put a little bit of that on top and see what that looks like. Oh yeah, that definitely helps. Makes it a lot better. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. Zoom you in on the eyes. A pop of gold. I actually really like it, and I'll show you guys my outfit. Ooh. So I've got the cute little hat. So funny story, this hat is actually an Indiana Jones hat we got from Disney World forever ago, like in the 90s. Then I have this really cute pink knitted sweater, and it is from Target like a year ago. Really cute like holey jeans I got, and they are from American Eagle. And then I got these cute little slip-on shoes from Target as well. So yeah, that is my outfit and makeup of the day. I wanted to give you a little bit of encouragement, so give me 1 second and I'll get my little book out. Ugh. I'm still so sick, so this sucks, so bear with me. Let me prop you guys up a little bit. Oh, there you go, that's good. Function Church, and so the series is called Planted Not Buried. So, and it's also saying like when you're under, it doesn't mean that it's over. So like when we're going through hard times and we kind of wonder, you know, why we're stuck in the same situation, or why it is we are where we are right now at this moment in time, and we can't seem to understand that, or like really understand, well, what is the real reason why we're all in this position right now. You know, it's hard to understand sometimes, but God wants us to know that when we're under, it doesn't mean that we're over and that we're planted and we're not buried. So a plant actually starts out as a little seed, and then it goes through, you know, its moments where it's starting very, very small, and it starts to grow some roots underneath before it truly blossoms into something beautiful. And for me, that's like saying like, okay, well, I started out as something small, right? And what I'm going through in my life right now, like moving back from Nashville, is not something that I really wanted to do, but I had to do it for certain reasons, and maybe I'll do another video on that. Excuse me, but I had to do that basically like for my mental health and for things that I was going through at the time. And I knew that, you know, these things, all these things are just roots that I'm adding in my life, like giving me patience, making me more humble, putting me through trials and tribulations that, you know, I usually would just be like, I'm done going through this, and I would stop and, you know, just do what I want selfishly. But I'm realizing like God put me here for a reason. God, you know, is doing these things so that I can become a better, well-rounded person, and that way the end result will be just more beautiful, and that I will benefit from it truly. So I think these are the notes that I wrote down, so just bear with me. It says, what to do when you're under. God wants to sustain us. He wants to make us through it, like help us go through it. Under does not mean over. We shouldn't give up because it's hard. And I think that's something that a lot of us, like, we just want to do. Like, when something gets hard, we want to take the easy way out and just be like, okay, I'm done with it. Like, I just want to do something that is going to feel good to me, but in the end, it's not going to be something that's satisfying for you in long term. And then I wrote down the verse, Psalm chapter 1 verse 3. So let me go to my Bible and get that out. So okay, Psalm chapter 1 verse 3 says that person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers. I love this verse, honestly. Like, and what I wrote down about it, it says being planted firm in faith is not depending on anything else material, having love and being positive through darkest times, growing no matter what happens. And that's just something that I feel like we should all take away from this. You know, it's really hard to go through certain things, and a lot of the times we feel like we're alone in that, but in reality there are other people that are going through that exact same thing. And that's what I struggled with for a long time with my depression, like, and anxiety. It was like, ugh, I just feel like you feel so alone, but you have to remember, like, you're not alone. And it's extremely beautiful to know that God is with me through everything. And I actually write a lot of things down, and I wrote stuff down in this same little book from, like, I've had for like 2 years, but I wrote down some stuff that I had been going through and didn't know why I was going through it. So I was really frustrated, so I just wrote my thoughts down, and I wrote a prayer down essentially. And I looked back at that and I was like, wow, it's just so cool to see my life unfold before my eyes and see God work in his ways. And I mean, I was a sad person back then. I was going through some really hard, dark times back then, and to be where I am at now and be the person I am in my faith, and to have gotten through what I've gotten through, continually working for me and towards me. And so that just makes me want to go towards him even more, and not as a selfish reason, but just for love. Like, and I don't know if any of this is making sense to you guys, but it's just something that has been laying on my heart a lot, that I've been praying about, is just having patience and being humble, and letting God do a work through me, and not being so like stuck on material things. And I think God is doing a work in me, and it takes a lot of patience and it takes work from both ends, but I'm just happy he's always going to be there for me. So I just want you guys all to know, and I'm going to quit rambling so that this video can be over, because it's probably forever long. And if you watch this all the way through, thank you. I really appreciate it, and I really hope I will be doing more videos in the future. I just feel, I picked up the camera today for some reason, and I was sick. Like, I am sick and I don't feel good, and in the beginning of this video I think you could really see that, and it's sad. Like, a lot of people probably don't want to watch it because they're like, oh, she's not in a good mood. But I just really, like, I felt the urge to do it, and you know what, like, I really want to pursue YouTube, and I think it's a really cool thing, and I think it's a thing that can reach a lot of people in a lot of positive ways, and sometimes in a lot of negative ways. But I would love to be that positive outlook for a lot of you, and just share in the things that I love, as my faith, and as well as other than faith, as like fashion and makeup and nerdy things. Like, I was talking about Harry Potter a lot earlier. Like, it's lifestyle videos. It's gonna be a lot of like random hodgepodge of things that I like, but you know what, who cares, as long as I'm having fun and you guys are enjoying it, and if I can bring some kind of positivity to you, I am going to do so. So yeah, I've been rambling. I ramble a lot, I'm sorry, but I just want to thank you guys for sticking around, and I can't wait for the mini YouTube videos I will be doing in the future. I really want to try it this time. I feel a determination. I feel like God wants me to do this too, and like pursue a lot of people, and just, you know, love a lot of people. So I hope that you all have a blessed week, and don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video. Comment down below what kind of videos you want to see more, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of these videos when they come up. Right now it's kind of like, ooh, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but we'll see. And also subscribe. Yeah, that's the main thing. Subscribe to the channel. Be a part of this family that I'm trying to start here. Positive vibes only, people. But yeah, I love you. Stay kind and peace out. Love you guys.